and welcome to the Mando-Bros
Post-battle banter.
Yep, post-battle banter. This is season 2, episode 4. We're gonna go over where I used Vader and Maul as my primaries.
And I used Luminara and Plo.
Jaden Cooper requested this list.
We thank you for putting in the request for the list. Glad we could play it. To start off, the first struggle kind of drug out a little bit.
Yeah, it took a while to get through the first struggle.
But after we started getting momentum, things really started to pick up. There wasn't a whole lot of events that happened in the first struggle. I'd say at most, just a lot of moves here and there to take points. A little bit of pinging here, a little bit of pinging there.
Yeah, the biggest thing for setup wise that happened was Vader jumped up there with Luminara to try to take that on his next turn, the objective she was on, and Barris came right in after that and just shoved him away so he couldn't set anything up there.
Which was an interesting move on my part. I enjoyed it, but it didn't help me as much as I'd liked of it too.
Well, then by you shoving him down there like that, he was able to go to the other side of the board.
Yeah.
And take that other point later.
We'll get to that in just a moment.
Yeah.
Another big point, I would say, is when Ahsoka got to point number 1, but then shortly after that, you got who you needed. You needed Maul. He came in and yanked her right off of her. He ended up, when I didn't try to wound her, he tried to go for the wolf pack, got them wounded, and it helped you quite a bit. Another, I think on my part, Plo wounding the Super Commandos kind of helped, and then he was able to use a free force push to shove Maul away.
Yeah.
Well, kept him at bay for a moment.
Well, then right after that, I used Maul again and pulled Plo off, but he was still in range of that. And then I tried to wound Ahsoka, and I didn't get the wound. And then you were able to win on your next turn.
Yeah, because I took the wolf pack in there and wounded Maul.
Yep.
So that was nice for me. It was a good struggle for me. That was a little back and forth here and there. It was a little longer than what we wanted it, but that's all right. We're still learning this whole mission setup. The second struggle, you ran away with it like it was like you robbed a bank. I didn't have a chance.
Yeah, the way that the priorities rolled on that second struggle was crazy. Like, I needed the one with the stormtroopers. I got it, so I got that 2 on that point right away. Then on your turn, you had the one, you rolled the
fail, and I was able
fail, and Luminara went over there and got it.
Yep.
Then on my next turn, Django was nearest that one. It rolled that one. It was just a circle.
It was ridiculous.
So
I think the only thing that really, the 2 points that helped for me was I was able to shove Django off that point with the wolf pack, and then later on I was able to wound him with Ahsoka, which helped a little bit, but not as much as I'd like it to.
Yeah. Yeah, then just the Super Commandos moving over there, jumping up and wounding Ahsoka and winning the struggle.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of excitement in that one or, major points.
The third struggle was bad for me. It was, I thought it was going to be in my advantage because I had 2 points near me. Vader and Maul just completely wrecked that side of the board.
Yeah.
And the fact that you had the stormtroopers over on the other side of the board holding down the expertise over there, it was so difficult.
The stormtroopers didn't do a whole lot today, but they held that point down.
Yeah.
And the sergeant, he didn't really do a whole lot either. But
I'd say really there wasn't much excitement for me in that struggle. The most excitement I had was I was able to shove the stormtrooper sergeant across the board.
Yeah, he went home.
Yeah, he was gone.
He about went right off the table.
That was the only thing that really was good for me in that struggle. Everything else, you got everything you needed. You rolled the points that you had or the ones you needed that you could get. I couldn't roll any points to get me anywhere.
We'll talk about our list that he requested. What did you think of your team?
I saw what you were thinking behind it, what he thought behind this. But the issue I saw with it, I know some of this has to rely on the dice rolls and such like that, but really there's a lot of damage output on your side of the board versus I couldn't really defend a whole lot. The fact that you wounded all of my units except for Barris and took the wolf pack off the board, that kind of ruined a lot I was doing.
If we would have went longer, the ARFs would have went off the board too.
Yeah. I didn't have enough damage output to really benefit from all the additional moves on top of what you normally get for active abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'd say that Luminara helped you with. I mean, you were healing like crazy. You were dashing people like crazy. Like all that extra movement and heals was helping you out.
well, but I only got 4 additional moves because I only wounded 4 of your units.
Yeah,
That's
but
the issue.
the heals were helping you.
Yeah, for the most part. But the issue too, like
Getting all the conditions off, getting.
That's nice,
you know.
yes. But in my opinion, having a lot of wounded units against, a list like yours that was able to just dominate and wound everybody, those extra moves don't do me a whole lot of good when everybody's wounded.
Yeah, well, I think one of the funnest moments for me in this was Stormtrooper Sergeant Medic Man over there.
Yeah.
Just healing like crazy. He couldn't even use the heals. He had so many heals.
Yeah.
He only used 1 out of the 4 or 5 heals he had that turn.
He had a lot.
Crazy. My team, I liked my team. I thought it was pretty good. I think if you guys watched our last season, I did not use Vader very well at all in that game. That was my first time using him. And I think I did a lot better with him on this game.
I would agree with that. You did a lot better with him because you were able to wound units and get him where he needed to go.
I didn't get stuck with him for so long, and I used him, I think, just the right amount.
Yeah.
Not too much, not too little.
I can agree with that.
Having Maul on a team is always beneficial.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
And then what kind of upset me a little bit, this is the 3rd time you got to use Django this season.
Yeah.
I haven't used him once this season.
Yeah, well, you know what? You lost, so you get to pick your team next. So you get the first pick. Thank you guys for watching.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know.
Yeah. Throw out more lists. Comment on this video, any video. Comment wherever you want. Comment in the community. Give us list ideas if you want to see it. We'll use anything. It doesn't matter. If we have it, we'll use it. We'll let you know if we don't have it.
Always keep in mind,
it's this way.